Have you ever stood in the middle of a laughing, crowded room, yet felt a profound, chilling silence inside your own mind? Like you are watching the world through a thick, invisible pane of glass, completely disconnected from the joy around you. You are physically present, breathing the same air, but emotionally, you are floating miles away from everyone else. If you have ever felt this crushing, invisible isolation, please hear this: you are not broken, and you are not defective. You are experiencing a profound psychological state that experts call emotional isolation, combined with a deep nervous system burnout. We live in the most hyper-connected era in human history, with smartphones and social media constantly at our fingertips. Yet, studies reveal that a massive majority of adults feel chronically lonely, despite being digitally connected to thousands of people. Why is this happening? Because we are deeply confusing mere socializing with genuine, soul-level connecting. Socializing is simply sharing the same physical space, while connecting is sharing the same emotional reality. When you feel lonely in a crowd, it is because you are hiding your true, authentic self behind an invisible barrier. Let us look at the first reason you build this invisible wall, which psychologists call the chameleon effect. Growing up, you learned that to be loved, to be safe, and to be accepted, you had to shrink yourself. You learned to become whatever the situation required, leaving your true feelings and your authentic self behind the glass. You learned to read the room before you even entered it. You learned to swallow your anger. You learned to hide your sadness. You learned to perform happiness when you felt absolutely nothing inside. So, as an adult, a part of you is constantly monitoring the room, asking yourself difficult, exhausting questions. Am I talking too much? Do I look weak? Is my pain bothering anyone? Are they judging me right now? You are so busy managing their perception of you that you forget to actually be present in your own life. You are performing, not living. And performing is incredibly lonely, creating a distance that feels like solid ice. This brings us to the second reason, which is called the vulnerability paradox, and it affects all of us deeply. We all crave deep connection. We all want to be truly known and truly seen by another human being. But showing our flaws, our fears, and our cracks in the armor feels dangerous to our vulnerable hearts. Your brain, trained by years of self-protection, tells you that if they see the real you, they will leave. So, you keep the conversation on the surface. You talk about work, the weather, movies, and other safe topics. You smile when you want to cry. You say I am fine when you are falling apart. But deep connection only happens in the deep end of the pool, and it requires both courage and risk. By staying on the surface, you are starving yourself of the very connection you are desperate to find. You are protecting yourself from rejection, but you are also guaranteeing your own isolation and loneliness. And then, there is the modern amplifier. The digital world has made this invisible wall 10 times thicker. We scroll through hundreds of faces every single day, yet we rarely look into the eyes of the person sitting right next to us. We trade genuine presence for digital approval. We trade deep conversations for quick text messages. We have built a society that rewards the highlight reel and punishes the messy, unfiltered reality of being human. So we hide behind our screens, just like we hide behind our smiles. But the body keeps the score. This constant hiding takes a massive physical toll. Psychologists and neuroscientists are now realizing that this emotional isolation triggers a chronic stress response. Your nervous system gets stuck in a state of freeze. You are not fully alive, but you are not fully resting either. You are just surviving. Dissociating from the world to protect yourself from overwhelm. This is not weakness. It is your biology trying to keep you safe in a world that feels too loud. Your shoulders are tight. Your jaw is clenched. Your breathing is shallow. Your body is literally holding on to all the words you never said, and all the tears you never cried. Healing begins when you learn to regulate your nervous system, to signal safety to your own body. Simple practices like deep breathing, grounding, and mindful movement can help you return to the present moment. You are not broken. You are simply carrying the weight of unprocessed emotions and unmet needs. Your inner child, the part of you that learned to hide, is waiting for you to come back and offer comfort. When you acknowledge that younger version of yourself, you begin to dissolve the walls you built so long ago. So, how do we break the glass wall? How do we finally feel connected to others again? You do not break it by trying to be more interesting, more successful, or funnier than everyone else. You break it by being more real. By being brave enough to be imperfect in front of other people. The next time you are with someone you trust, try sharing one small, genuine thing about how you feel. Not a complaint, not a performance, but a truth that comes from your heart and your honest experience. Say, honestly, I have been feeling a bit overwhelmed lately, and watch what happens in that moment. Or say, I really appreciate you, I do not say it enough, but you matter to me deeply. Or even, I am scared, and I do not have all the answers, and see how they respond to your honesty. Watch what happens when you speak your truth, because something remarkable begins to shift between you. Your heart might race. Your hands might shake. And your voice might tremble with vulnerability. That fear you feel is the sound of the glass cracking. It is the sound of the wall beginning to fall apart. When you drop the mask, when you show your real self, you give the other person permission to do the same. You signal that it is safe to be human here. That it is okay to be imperfect and vulnerable. That is where the connection happens. That is where the loneliness finally begins to end. Loneliness is not a sign that you are unlovable or unworthy of deep connection with others. It is simply a signal from your mind, a gentle alarm bell telling you something important. It is telling you that it is time to stop performing and start being your authentic self. It is time to stop hiding behind the glass and start showing up as you truly are. It is time to choose courage over comfort and truth over the safety of silence. If this video resonated with you, if you felt seen and understood, let me know in the comments below. What do you usually hold back from saying? What truth are you afraid to share with others? I read every single comment, because your story matters and your voice deserves to be heard. Make sure to subscribe, because we are exploring these hidden patterns of the human mind together. Explore more hidden patterns of the human mind with us, one story at a time, one truth at a time. Until next time, stay real, stay brave, and remember that the only way out is through the glass. The glass is waiting to be broken, and you have the power to break it with your honesty. Are you ready to break it? Are you ready to step forward and show your true self to the world? Share your story below, because speaking the truth is the first step to freedom and connection. We are breaking these walls together, one story at a time, one brave moment at a time. Thank you for watching, and thank you for being part of this journey toward authentic connection. See you in the next video, where we will continue to explore the hidden patterns of the mind. Take care of yourself, and remember that you are not alone in this struggle with isolation. We are all in this together, breaking walls and building connections that last a lifetime. Finding our way back to each other, one brave moment at a time, one honest conversation at a time. Stay strong, stay hopeful, and stay human in a world that often asks us to be something else. The world needs your authentic self, so do not hide behind the glass any longer than you have to. Step forward into the light, speak your truth, and watch the magic happen in your relationships. This is your invitation to live fully, to love deeply, and to connect genuinely with others. The choice is yours, and whatever you choose, know that we believe in you and your journey. We are here with you every step of the way, supporting you as you break down these walls. Thank you for being part of this journey, and until we meet again, keep breaking walls. Keep sharing truth, keep being brave, and know that you have got this, we have got this together. Together, always together, we are stronger than the glass walls that try to separate us. The end is just the beginning of your journey toward authentic connection and vulnerability.